Ronaldo's greatness gives Man United transfer issue as Man City close in on Haaland. If you were looking for an example of just how significantly the balance of power has shifted in Manchester in recent years, then events from the weekend should suffice. Manchester United, a team who have become synonymous with success during the Premier League era, fell to a thumping 4-0 defeat against Brighton, while Manchester City, the new rulers of the North West, surged towards their fourth title in 5 years, courtesy of a ruthless 5-0 win over Newcastle. The fact that City are now light years ahead of United isn't exactly breaking news, but unfortunately for United, they are on the cusp of being left even further behind their noisy neighbours, with Pep Guardiola's side are expected to confirm a £64 million deal for Erling Haaland this week. While City prepare to welcome the best striker in Europe to the Etihad, United are sweating on the future of their own talisman. Cristiano Ronaldo's romantic return to Old Trafford last summer divided opinions at the time, and the caveats that come along with including the 37-year-old in the team are still polarizing to this day. But in truth, it doesn't bear thinking about where United would be without his 24-goal haul this year. United are definitely banking on Ronaldo staying at the club despite their horrific season, and while they be handed a brief reprieve, it's clear that his days at the top are numbered. City now have a striker capable of quenching their ambitions for the next decade. No such succession planning is evident at Manchester United. In fairness though, it's hard to actually pinpoint a viable replacement for Ronaldo right now. The Portuguese star may be in the twilight years of his career, but his powers show no signs of waning. So with that in mind, who is there for United to turn to right now? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had reportedly earmarked making a move for Haaland himself this summer, but that was before Ronaldo arrived last year and Solskjaer's dismissal back in November. Haaland is now definitively off the market. Join the debate. Who do you Man United should target as Ronaldo's long-term replacement? Let us know here. Harry Kane is probably the only other striker who could be deemed a viable replacement for Ronaldo. But City themselves balked at Daniel Levy's astronomical asking price less than 12 months ago. It's hard to see United faring any better than their rivals in attempting to prize the £150 million rated star away from Tottenham. Darwin Núñez and Sebastian Haller have both been identified as potential Manchester United targets ahead of Erik ten Hag's arrival in the summer, but neither are in the same stratosphere as Ronaldo. Recent noises have suggested that Ronaldo is determined to stay and help rebuild Manchester United rather than cutting his second coming short, which is probably the best start to the summer ten Hag could hope for. But United need to work out what's next and quickly. It took City over 12 months to replace Sergio Aguero after he left the club last summer. Remarkably, that year-long gap hasn't set them back. You wouldn't bank on the same being true for Manchester United, who already have more than enough catching up to do.